Lee, what do you think? Is our democracy under threat?
Yes, I listened to Rishi Sunak's speech, and I admit, there were points where I was nodding along. But let's be honest, he should have made this speech ages ago, and most of it was useless waffle. What struck me was essentially that he echoed the sentiments of Suella Braverman and Lee Anderson, who he stupidly sacked. I think he should apologise and reinstate them both, to be honest. But even though it was late, he is essentially right. I believe our democracy is under threat. I don't think it's terminal, but the threat is clearly there. I mean, you only have to look at what happened in the House of Commons. As we know, Lindsay Hoyle broke long-standing convention and literally changed the way we govern parliamentary debates because MPs are being threatened and intimidated by far-left extremists, by the far left and Islamist extremists. Then all we have to do is look at the Rochdale by-election, where it was reported that candidates were subject to death threats, racist abuse, threats of violence, intimidation, and a candidate was refused entry into the hustings. Every single weekend, as we know, that London is taken over by hate marches. And, in my view, this is all thanks to Sadiq Khan and Mark Rowley, who've taken a soft touch, hands-off approach. And it's their unforgivable two-tier policing that has empowered the mob. These extremists think they are untouchable, Nana, and effectively they are. All of this is a direct threat to our democracy, and it's getting worse due to weak leadership and dangerously useless two-tier policing.
Well, listen, I would agree with you. There's weak leadership, but that weak leader, even he, wasn't really in our democracy elected by the people. Listen, Lee Harris,
Correct,
thank you very much. Always a pleasure.